Hello everyone, my name is Ira Heidemann and I work and live in Vancouver as a Jikiden Reiki practitioner. I am so pleased to present today at the Wellness Lifestyle Conference. I've been practicing Jikiden Reiki since 2019. But I would like to tell you a bit more about my life, my journey, and then afterwards I will talk more about Jikiden Reiki. So I was born and raised in the Netherlands, in Europe. And as a child, I always enjoyed the outdoors. I was surrounded by beautiful forests, by beautiful pastures, and I would be out a lot on the bike, walking, hiking. And my mother instilled the love of nature to me. She would take me to the forest for picnics, where we would sit down on a beautiful bench under these tall trees to listen to the birds and to look at our beautiful green surroundings. Later in life, I would always look for the green environments, to the forest, the mountains, the beaches. It's so important for me still to get outside as many times as possible a day. Since then, since I was educated in the Netherlands, I moved around a lot. I lived in different countries in Europe, but I also lived in Peru in South America, where I worked for 5 years. And since about 22 years, I live and work in Canada. I've worked a lot in the healthcare sector, in prenatal nutrition, healthcare, managing programs to help pregnant women at risk. I've always enjoyed helping others heal or helping others being as healthy as possible. I also have always enjoyed the love and the learnings of nutrition and its effect on our body. Since I moved to Vancouver, I was involved in many different jobs, but at some point I realized that I needed to find something that really felt something I could use to fulfill my life purpose. And I started on a life journey, a spiritual search, and I started reading books, talking with people. And at some point, I visited the Health and Wellness Conference at the Convention Center here in Vancouver. And I met this very nice lady who was reading my lifelines on my hand. And she apparently was trained as a Reiki practitioner. And so she recommended her teachers to me. And as soon as I could, I registered for my first Reiki training. Ever since, I've completed the courses a few times, and I have amazing teachers, Sane Okada, Sharon Richlark, and Mary Okasaki. They are always very supportive and helpful, and always willing to help and further my training as a Reiki practitioner. I've practiced as a Jikiden Reiki practitioner since 2019. And currently, I work at a beautiful clinic in Vancouver called My Rest Acupuncture Studio. But I also offer treatments at distance to clients anywhere in the world. Jikiden Reiki is the Japanese art of energy healing. It is non-invasive. It is very powerful, yet very gentle in helping your body's own healing system, in boosting your body's own healing system, heal itself. Our bodies always want to get better. And with the Reiki energy, which is really the universal energy, you boost that system and also you improve your immune system. Reiki treatments not only help your body heal at physical level, but each treatment also support your mental health. And so it also supports your mental healing if you are dealing with mental issues. So apart from the physical treatments that I offer, both in person or at distance, I also offer a psychological Reiki treatment, which is more for people who have addictions, like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, or people who suffer severe depressions. I can help them with a different technique. But all Reiki treatments are very effective. When you come in for a treatment, whether or not it's offered at distance or in the clinic, you will feel really calm and relaxed afterwards. You will feel energized. And you will feel that some pains that you had before the treatment are gone. It is amazing to see how my clients transform. I have amazing stories of clients that came in with pains, with depression, with anxiety, and with a few treatments, they transformed. Their pains left their body. They suddenly felt like they were a new person. They started to have energy, and they started to be energized to start new projects and change their lives. It's so beautiful, and I'm so passionate about helping people heal. Jikiden Reiki is a Japanese energy healing therapy, as I mentioned before. And Jikiden means directly taught. Jikiden Reiki originates from Japan, and it was founded by Mikao Usui, who himself was also on a spiritual search. He was fasting on Mount Kurama, north of Kyoto, and during this fast, at some point he felt like he was struck by lightning. Actually, when he came by, he was enlightened, and he realized soon that he had healing abilities. During his walk down the mountain, he hit himself. He hit his toe and it started bleeding, but he quickly put his hand on there and it stopped bleeding. And he realized, wow, I can help my body heal with my hands. And so he was able to develop Reiki teachers, the Reiki teachings to help others also get this healing ability. So he was able to attune his students and teach them how to heal others. He helped and taught 19 teachers. And as I mentioned, Jikiden Reiki is directly taught. And this really means that all my teachers are in direct lineage with the teachers that Mikao Usui taught. So Mikao Usui taught Dr. Hayashi, who himself, he taught two very important women, Miss Chiyoko Yamaguchi and Mrs. Takata. Miss Chiyoko Yamaguchi, she went on to practice Reiki the rest of her life, and her son Tadao Yamaguchi is actually the teacher of my Jikiden Reiki teachers. So there's a really direct lineage. Dr. Hayashi also taught Miss Takata. Miss Takata is Hawaiian, and she came to Japan in the 1930s for treatment. She had a life-threatening disease and was going to have surgery, but she discovered Dr. Hayashi and she got Reiki treatments, and Dr. Hayashi was able to heal her completely with Reiki treatments. She was so impressed that she also decided to become a Reiki teacher. So she also took classes with Dr. Hayashi, and then she went back to Hawaii to practice Reiki and later to teach as well. Miss Takata was able to practice Reiki in Hawaii, despite the fact that she was half Japanese. But she had to do something to make Reiki still acceptable in Hawaii during and after the Second World War, because it was a Japanese healing energy practice. So what she had to do is she had to make a few changes. So the Reiki that she practiced changed slightly. The influence on the body changed slightly, and she added a few elements. She changed some elements, and she left out some elements of the original Jikiden Reiki. And then she went on to teaching many more people in the 1980s. What happened is these people, these practitioners went on to use Reiki, and it spread all over the world. And this kind of Reiki is now known as Western Reiki. And Western Reiki is found under many different names. But it is to be distinguished from Jikiden Reiki, which is the original form of Reiki that is practiced exactly the way it was taught and practiced in the 1920s by Mikao Usui. During a Reiki treatment, the practitioner uses a tenagui, and I will show you. A tenagui is a Japanese cotton fabric, and for the treatment it is folded like this, and it's actually put across the eyes and nose and the ears. What it does is it makes the treatment a bit more hygienic, but it also gives a calming experience to the person who's receiving the Reiki treatment. So that is a tool that is used during the treatments. Further than that, when you come in for treatment at My Rest Acupuncture Studio, you will lay down on our massage table, we'll get the tenagui across your eyes and ears, and then you can just keep your clothing on, and if you want, I can cover you with a top sheet or blanket, and you feel very comfortable and at ease. And during the treatments, I lay on my hands, starting with your head, and then I go to all the different parts of the body that need a treatment. I can feel with my hands where the body needs more Reiki energy, and that's where I stay with my hands as long as needed. When you receive a Reiki treatment at distance, then I do the same. But of course, I don't have to use a tenagui. You yourself, you are in a very comfortable position at home, somewhere on a couch, on your bed, on a very comfortable chair. And during the treatments, you just close your eyes. That's all you do, and relax. And I will give you the Reiki treatment just like that, and it works just as well. If you would like to set up an appointment with me in person or at distance, you can contact me on my website. It is www.reikiwithira.ca. What many practitioners do, and as a Jikiden Reiki practitioner, we are supposed to practice twice a day the 5 principles that Mikao Usui came up with. The 5 principles are very beautiful. They actually are based on his experience that in order for us to heal as humans, the Reiki energy that you receive during a treatment is very beneficial and healing. But there's much more that you can do yourself apart from a healthy lifestyle, healthy food. It's very important to be very mindful of the things you say, the things you think and believe. And so we practice the Gogai, which are the 5 principles. And I will recite it once. But we as practitioners practice this twice a day. We recite it 3 times in the morning and 3 times in the evening. And it goes like this. Kyo dake wa ikaru na shinpai suna kanchaste kyo hagame hito ni shinsetsu ni. What it means is, just for today, don't be angry, don't worry, be thankful. Do your duties fully and be kind to others. By reciting these words, you seed very positive energy, not only in your own environment, but this energy emanates into the world. Many of my clients are overwhelmed and stressed. They need a break from the daily life, and they often have pains, discomforts in their body, and are dealing with health issues. But with the Reiki treatments, they feel this calm and relaxed state of being during the treatment, but also afterwards. And it keeps with them for as long as possible. The more Reiki treatments you receive, the longer you will feel this calm and relaxation. I've seen clients that recovered from stress, anxiety, and started to feel themselves and feel that they were on the right path in life. Some clients during the treatments have visions, or clients sometimes have interesting dreams after the treatments. Many things can happen because the Reiki energy, which is really universal energy that enters your body through my hands, it actually tries to heal body and mind, and therefore many different experiences can happen to you. It is a very beautiful experience, and I can highly recommend it to everyone. At the moment, I actually have a few promotions for you. If you come in for a Reiki treatment, if you are a healthcare provider, I offer 20% discount. If you come in with a friend, I will give your friend a treatment for free. And if you come and have your initial appointment and decide to continue, then you will receive 10% off the consecutive treatments. I can always recommend to have as many sessions as possible because Reiki treatments are always beneficial. You can never have enough. With the Reiki treatments, you can tackle any disease. Reiki can be used just as a healing method on its own, with any disease, with any injuries, pain, or discomfort. But it can also be used as a treatment in addition to a Western medical treatment. In case you have a cancer treatment like chemotherapy or radiation, it can be used in addition to that, and it really will help your body to heal faster and to feel more comfortable, more relaxed. And Reiki can be used for adults, children, even for animals. It is amazing what it can do for animals and humans. If you're interested in receiving a Reiki treatment with me, you can receive treatments from 30 minutes up to an hour and a half. And you can book it online, or you can contact me by email. If you'd like more information, please don't hesitate to send me an email, and I'm more than happy to having a conversation with you by Zoom or just on the phone. Thank you so much again for this wonderful opportunity to teach you about Jikiden Reiki and its amazing healing abilities.